This is 42nd Street, New York City. If you come here to see a movie nowadays, you may find your choices are somewhat limited. For many New Yorkers, 42nd Street is a blemish, and the films being shown inside are about as attractive as the physical environment outside.
Now it's a crummy place. Now it's a hell den. It's a den. My opinion, they should tear down the whole block and just rebuild it. Thank you.
In 1984, the state and city of New York approved a multi-billion-dollar proposal to clean up 42nd Street. The developers planned to tear down a few of the movie houses and restore the rest for live theater and more conventional mainstream films. This is Michael Weldon, one New Yorker who believes that, at least when it comes to movies, the new improved 42nd Street is no improvement.
If all the plans go through, I don't think there'll be any interesting movies on 42nd Street. It's going to be legitimate theaters, and maybe they'll keep one token theater to show, big major releases. But you're not going to see things like Mondo movies and Italian zombie movies and kung fu movies anymore.
Weldon has devoted most of his working life to the study of interesting movies like this. And this. And this. Call them B movies, call them exploitation movies. Weldon has coined a term of his own.
I call them psychotronic movies. Psychotronic is my umbrella word for all the sort of out there types of films that critics usually don't like, and the kind of films that used to flourish here on 42nd Street.
Weldon is publisher and editor of Psychotronic magazine, a monthly guide to what's happening in the world of slashers, stalkers, bikers, and bimbos on film and video. With a circulation of over 10,000, the magazine raises the question, are there really that many B-movie fans out there?
More people watch psychotronic movies than any other kind of movies. Quality films are fine, but the masses of people in America, mid-America, anywhere in America, they don't care about that. They just want to be entertained, and they're more likely to see horror and exploitation movies.
What's happening to 42nd Street, he says, is happening all over the country and changing the world of B-movies forever.
There's no better way to see a movie than to go to a good Times Square theater. Watching it at home on a videotape, it just no way can that compare. It's a totally different experience.
On 42nd Street, that experience may be gone, but a few good memories still remain.
Right up here used to be a theater called the Anko, and I saw an incredible sort of Mondo exploitation movie called Let Me Die a Woman in this theater.
Last year, I was a man.
It was the weirdest theater in the block. It was really small. It didn't really have a lobby, and it didn't even have a candy counter. It was a weird little theater with cats running around all the time. Across here, you can see the harem. It's kind of fun to look at with these great drawings up above it here. But this is one of the 24-hour day porno movie theaters. You don't want to go in there. This theater used to show all kung fu movies, I think. Now it's all porno. And that's the end of it.
So if you're feeling brave and your taste runs toward the Psychotronic, you might want to check out the old 42nd Street while you still can.